गुड मॉर्निंग। आज हम चालू कर रहे हैं एक नया पॉडकास्ट। एक्चुअली हम काफ़ी टाइम से सोच रहे थे कि एक पॉडकास्ट चालू किया जाए जहाँ पे हम रियल एस्टेट के बारे में, लग्जरी रियल एस्टेट के बारे में बात करें, और आप लोगों की जो भी क्वेरीज हैं या हमने अभी तक जो भी सीखा है वो आपके साथ शेयर कर सकें। रियल एस्टेट आज भी इंडिया में एक ऐसा टॉपिक है विच इज़ नॉट 100% आई वुड से डेटा ड्रिवन, और it's a lot emotion driven, और यू नो हम हमारे बहुत सारे क्लाइंट्स को बोलते हैं दैट वी आर द ओनली रियल एस्टेट consultant who talks, bases the data, and data never lies. Data is one stepping stone for you to make any decision. While we know that real estate एक बहुत ही emotional decision है, but yet we think getting the right information, getting the right data points will help you take the right decision. So which is the reason we thought कि let's start a podcast जहाँ पे we can create some videos, create some conversations which can actually benefit our potential clients, our existing clients who have queries, which area should they buy and why not, what is the advantage, disadvantage, and what are those important things which they should keep in mind while taking a decision. So we are SouthDelhiPrime.com. We are one of the oldest real estate consultant in South Delhi. We've been operating in this market from past 25 years, and God has been kind that we have been fortunate enough to be serving one of the finest clients in the country, top industrialists, top businessmen, top executives of multinational companies, startup owners, and so on and so forth. So so just to give you a little background, this company was actually started by Rohit Chopra, who's my colleague, and we work together in our careers for a different vertical, different career path. But yeah, that's where we got to know each other. And while I was thinking which career should I opt, because I had tried my luck at couple of things, and finally while I was wanting to make a final decision, this is one industry I should focus for the rest of my life. I came across Rohit, and he gave me many good reasons, because we've been friends for now almost 17 years. And he told me, Amit, if you are not in hurry, and if you really want to serve your client, if you really want to make a good decent living, you should think of luxury real estate as one of career option. And for me at that point in time, luxury was not very well defined. So but yeah, I took his advice. I started spending some time with him, visited a couple of clients with him, been in the market, and more and more I spent time with him, and the more I got fascinated by the industry. And in South Delhi, we feel that South Delhi alone is 3 lakh crore market. If it's done right, it has you know a lot of potential. It can serve a lot of industries, it can serve a lot of individuals. And so in this podcast, to begin with, our intention would be to actually you know talk about South Delhi, talk about South Delhi colonies, talk about South Delhi developers, talk about pros and cons of South Delhi. And if you go on our website also, which is www.southdelhiprime.com, you will see that we have a section called KYC, which is not know your customer, rather it is know your colony, because we feel it's very very important for you to know your colony before you make a decision. And this is a big decision in anybody's life. So, let's get on to our podcast. So, I'll be taking Rohit, on this conversation today. And as I told you, Rohit is the one guy who started this in, South Delhi way back, I think 1997. And he's the one who brought me and, a couple of my colleagues into this. And we all are one team who's committed to serve, all our clients. And I would say not just serve, actually to delight our clients, because real estate, luxury real estate is all about building relationships. So we are here to build relationships, long-term relationships. And yes, now over to Rohit.